Hello, everyone. We're going to go through the process of setting up SSL decryption on the Cisco Firepower Management Center. Um, Basically, on what you're seeing right here on this section here is my management network. And basically, on this side here, we have our data network. We have what I believe is a Windows 2012 domain controller with um, certificate services already installed and configured. So the first thing we want to do here is go ahead and log on to the Firepower Management Center. And all of this is running on a server that's running Eve NG Professional. Some of the steps might be a little different if you have the community edition of Eve. I won't be reconnecting or disconnecting anything, so I don't think it should be too much of a difference here. The first thing we want to do is go up to Objects, and then go to Object Management. And then we're going to go down to PKI. And underneath PKI, we're going to go to Internal CAs. All right, what we want to do is generate a CA. And this machine I'm on already is already a member of this domain. I put two Ethernet adapters on here. One is on my management network, and the other is on my data network here. And this computer is already joined to the domain. So what we're going to do is we'll call this FMC, and we'll just use a full domain name. Let me see, what did I name this domain? I just want to kind of keep everything uniform here. And this domain is, all right, so we're going to say My Search Studies Local, FMC. And we're going to just say we're in the US and Virginia and Chesapeake. And organization we're going to call My Search Studies local, and we'll just say IT. And for the common name, we'll just basically use the same thing here up here. Copy. And since we're going to be using a Windows server that's for our certificate authority, we're going to do a generate CSR. And from here, you can view your settings, but I'm just going to click OK. And it'll save this object. And then what I'm going to do is go back again and edit that. And what I want to do is copy all of this here. And I'll click OK. And if so, say for instance, you had your management PC didn't have two NICs on them, you would probably have to go ahead and disconnect this one and move it over to your data network so you can get access to your domain controller. But since this is a dual home Windows machine, I'm on both networks, so I should be able to reach my certificate authority from here. All right, I think I did a bookmark. All right, I'm going to click on that, and this is my Windows domain controller here, the cert serve webpage. Um, what you want to do is you want to make sure you use an account that has rights to that certificate template, because there's certain certificate templates you'll need access. So you want to make sure that you're using like a domain admin account that has rights to that template, or you may not see it. I'll log on here, and and what we're going to do is go ahead and request a certificate. And we want to use advanced certificate requests. And basically what I'm going to do here is you're going to basically copy all this here. And I should have already had it in my cache, but I just did it again. And what you want to do is you want to go up to saved requests and just go ahead and paste that in there. And if you have to move it over to the data, if you didn't have a dual home, you would just probably save it to a text file or whatever, and then just move it over and then reopen it and then access your domain, your certificate authority. And under certificate templates, when I first initially tried this, I was choosing web server. That won't work for you. You have to choose subordinate certificate authority and just click submit. And what you want to do is go ahead and download the certificate. We want to download it in base 64 encoded. And there it is. And we already have our FMC open. It makes it a lot easier if you use like a dual home, or you make if you set up another router and give yourself a route back to the management network. That way you don't have to go ahead and disconnect and move it over and all that. What we're going to do is go back again to our internal CA. We're going to click edit, and then we're going to say install certificate. And what we're basically going to do is go ahead and browse to where you saved that certificate, which is right here. And we'll click open, and then click save. And we'll just look at the information here, and everything looks fine. It's showing my certificate authority here. Click OK. All right. So we're going to go ahead and create an SSL policy so we can kind of test this out to see if it's working. So now we're going to go up to policies and go down to SSL. And I'm just going to create a basic SSL. I already have one already here from earlier when I was testing this out. So what basically I'm going to do is click edit. If you was doing new, you would just say a new policy. All right, this is basically blank. I must have deleted all the rules out. So what we're going to do here is add a new rule. And let me move this over so you can make sure you can see everything here. Let's make the screen bigger. Oh, I have to adjust my resolution. All right, we're going to say, for this one, we're going to say decrypt. Let's say decrypt shopping. So basically, we're going to make a rule that will decrypt all sites that's associated with shopping. And for here, we're going to go to decrypt and resign. And basically, what this is your FMC for any type of site that's associated with shopping. Your FMC will act as a man in the middle and decrypt that traffic so it can inspect it. So basically, our available zones, we already have our two zones set up here. I'm just basically say add to source, the inside zone, and then outside zone, add to destination. And underneath these different sections, you can do all types of granular um, different fields from available networks, VLAN tags, uh, users. Once you start having users, once you do user policies and applications, we're going to do applications. No, I'm sorry, we're not going to do applications. Let's do, hold on, I'm going to scroll over here. And let's do shopping. And as you can see, you have a lot of flexibility with all the options you can do. I'm going to choose any reputation and add to rule there. I probably should make this screen a little bit bigger so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, and then under certificate, and then under search status, you can add all types of granular settings and um, all types of settings here, TLS. I'm going to basically just keep everything. I'm going to go to logging and log it there. I'm going to log this here, and then I'll just click add. Oops, all right, hold on. Let's do, hold on a second here. Let's make sure my settings here. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to make sure, almost forgot that step there. So we have to choose the certificate authority that we created earlier there and click add. And then we're going to save. All right. And then now you have your SSL policy here. You're going to have to apply this policy to a access control group. All right. And I'm going to just use my starter policy right here and click edit. And right now I have a rule. Let's see, we have one rule set up here. What we're going to do is go up to SSL policy right here, and we're going to click on that. And then basically we're just going to choose the policy that we just edited, or if you had to create one from scratch, you would choose the one you just created, and then click OK. And then we're going to save. And then we're going to go ahead and deploy this. And then we only have one, in this lab, we only have one FTD, so we'll just go ahead and deploy that.